This is Dr. Oye Owolewa. I live in Washington, D.C., and I'm the first Nigerian American elected as U.S. Representative. I took my oath of office on January 2nd in front of the Martin Luther King Memorial in D.C.
Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States and the District of Columbia Home Rule Act.
Everybody who was with me from day one was there. My younger brother, who's my best friend, who also served as my treasurer, my right-hand man, they were able to witness me give my commencement speech to becoming DC's first Nigerian American federal official. I just thought about everybody that got me to this point. My parents, who were born and raised in Nigeria, who taught me about community, about selflessness, giving back to others. Also, all the people who invested in me, whether it's teachers, whether it's my current neighbors, just everything that brought me to that point. It was a very overwhelming experience.
Together, we will fight for change and finally achieve DC statehood.
When I first ran for U.S. Representative, it was all about bringing equality for DC residents. Right now, we pay taxes. We pay our fair share as American citizens, but we don't get back what everybody else is. So I was born and raised in Massachusetts. I didn't realize coming into DC, I'll be forfeiting my rights. And there are people who were born and raised in DC who never had the rights that our neighbors in Maryland and Virginia have. My other message was being a representative to people who share my perspective. The Nigerian Americans, the millennials, Black people, Muslim Americans, anybody who sees themselves fighting to see themselves represented, I've shared that voice, and that's what I bring to the lawmaking process.
USA!
The Capitol siege had a huge consequence, not only physically for DC, but our spirit as well. It also highlighted the importance of DC statehood, the ability to defend ourselves, create our own laws, create a budget to prevent this from happening again. Unlike other representatives of other states, this seat is a non-voting, non-seated U.S. representative. So I don't get any federal funding or budget for my office. So because of that, I still continue my day practice as a healthcare professional. And what that has done is inspired me to also focus on healthcare just as much as DC statehood.
So this is the first shot of 2.
So once I'm able to become a seated voting member of Congress, I'm going to work on changing our healthcare system, make sure it's fair and affordable for every American. Being a healthcare worker, I really believe that there's an opportunity for me to educate the community about vaccines, especially the COVID vaccine.
My name is Dr. Oye Owolewa, U.S. Representative. I'm working with the mayor's office to make sure people are vaccinated. Have you gotten vaccinated already?
I hear a lot of lawmakers saying trust the science, but being a healthcare provider and elected official, I feel like I have the perspective and the opportunity to really educate the community on a mass level. And it's really good to do your part and make sure that the country is safer. And I believe getting vaccinated is a step to making our country safer and ready to open again.
All right, guys. And like I said, thanks for doing your part to get us past the pandemic.
Thank you.
And if you know anybody else who needs to get one, they can do the same thing. All right?
Awesome. Thank
All right,
you.
guys.
My family back in Nigeria and extended friends, they are extremely proud of this accomplishment. This is the first time a Nigerian American has been elected to such a position. And they see this as not only as a win for me, but also an opportunity for the younger generation to get more inspired in the political process. And not even just Nigerian Americans, but just people from all the diaspora. Because we come here, we excel academically, we achieve a lot, but right now there's not a lot of political capital in our communities. So this is an opportunity for us to really get involved in a lawmaking process. But as a Black man as well, I feel like this is also an opportunity for young Black people to understand that this is our opportunity to take our energy in the streets and bring it to a lawmaking table. This is an opportunity to really be involved in the solutions of what's going on in our community and just make life just a little bit more comfortable, a little bit easier for the next person. And that's an opportunity that I take very seriously.